Well, everybody, I don't have my fancy microphone, so hopefully the audio is coming through fine. This is the beginning. So a lot of this. Just going to go through and try to get what I can. You'll hear the sprayer pump up in the background as I spray. I can't do all of this. If you've got a large pond, you do not want to spray every bit of vegetation, because when that vegetation dies, sinks in the water, and breaks down, it's going to suck the oxygen out of the water. So you only want to do this in stripes. So just a heads up. Otherwise, just a lot of rinse and repeat. And again, I will say I'll take this over an office job any day. I got to get a setup where my trolling motor just keeps moving me. Got to get my sea legs. Yeah, this is definitely too fast. Yes, so far so good. Spraying's going pretty well. I got a lot to do. I will say the interesting thing, so I got Cygnet, I believe is my surfactant. You can actually see that when I spray it. Sometimes you can actually see that film. I'm gonna say film, but you can see that ripple. You know, like if you ever put Dawn on a greasy pan, with a little bit of water in it, you'll see it go through and like cut the grease. It's the same setup. That stuff is pretty awesome. Hey everybody, I've been doing this for a few rounds now, and I've got a pretty good routine down. It's easier to pull the boat, meaning back it up essentially, than it is to go in and try to spray ahead of it. So that's worked out pretty well. Just again going through and basically reversing the boat. Luckily there's not a whole lot of wind today. This pond can sometimes get pretty windy and annoying about blowing you around. Good Lord looked out for me today. I got a pretty easy one to work with, and as you can see there are a lot of lily pads. I'm going to take my granular and try to get further back in there. So that's my goal, but again, I can only do a small amount at a time, and I'm beginning to see why most of the guys who do this, they have a I call them a fan boat. I don't know if there's a better term for it, where it's literally got the fan on top of it. There's no trolling motor in or motor in the water. Problem is when I get back there, I pretty much have to paddle because that trolling motor gets tied up so much. So what I'm going to do is come back in, and I've got a electronic seed spreader. I'm going to use it to fling the granulars out and get further out there. Plus, as you see, there's a lot of sticks and snags in that too. So I got a lot to work with. This is going to take a lot of work. Not bad though. Not a bad little place. Well, y'all take it easy.